Morning. This is your waifu's brain. And this is your waifu's brain on FromSoft games. For months before release, my chat kept begging me to play Elden Ring. And I said, no problem. I've played Breath of the Wild and it was the hardest game ever. So how bad could it be? I thought, what? I thought it was a friend! I thought it was a friend! They're violent! They're violent! They're fucking violent! Stop! Stop! I'm just... No! No! I'm so stupid! No! Punish. No! Controller shot, please! No! I walked away from that stream with one conclusion. People love to watch women suffer. Sorry, was that too controversial? I'm only being based in reality pilled, considering all the punishment and hot sauce challenges in my YouTube feed. Or is that just a sign of my own degeneracy? FromSoft games are funny, because only an absolute masochist who hates themselves and God would play them. Which is exactly why they won Game of the Year twice, and I've played 3 of them. Humanity and crippling self-hatred. Name a better duo. But what's good for the mentally ill fatherless girl might not be good for the Giga Stacy. So if you're wondering if FromSoft is right for your waifu, I think there's 3 things you need to take into consideration, with the 3rd being most important. There's also a secret 4th consideration, where I grab you by the sack, lean in, and intimately whisper, "Hey, has your Oshi played Isekai Life yet?" Yes, the world's cringiest VTuber finally got sponsored again. Even I'm surprised. But maybe it makes more sense in the Isekai slow life world where you can be a hot, banging, scrumptious, spore-blowing mushroom. Yeah, before you judge the protagonist, this mushroom has mega riz, as they say. They can pull any woman. Got a preference? You name it, mushrooms got it. Cowgirl, catgirl, slime girl, ghost girl, and bondage dragon girl? Oh, listen, I don't judge. But all sexy anime women need a forever home, which is why you, Mr./Miss Mushroom, can build up your village by creating restaurants, workshops, potion stores, and a hot spring? Oh god, someone restrain me! Right now, Isekai Slow Life is running a crossover event with Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy, adding all new stories, gameplay, 4 new characters, and 1 new skin for the main character, who I can only assume is Kermit's way cuter wife. Use my QR code or link to download Isekai Slow Life today, using gift code MUSHROOM to get 10 free wishes now. And also, if you do play it, let me know more about that dragon dummy thing. You know, just curious. It's nice to give your Oshi a good love-bombing session by letting her play relaxing farm games right before you shove her back into the flames of FromSoft Fire. Which leads me to number 1. Can she get good? I just made it on the first try, oh my god! Now let me clarify, getting good is not a single act. It's a way of life, it's a mentality even. When life throws her lemons, does she make lemonade? Or does she say, this is stupid, lemons are stupid, who even likes lemons, bro? If you like lemons, you should kill your... I know this thought doesn't occur to FromSoft fans, but there are actually people in the world who don't feel a sense of accomplishment when they finally kill a redhead with her milkies out after 16 hours of straight gameplay.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Pretty weird, I know. I'm not just talking about boss fights either, though. I found even the more linear games like Sekiro and Bloodborne extremely hard to navigate. Yes, it's a skill issue, but streamers like me with no sense of direction are real. And very annoying to deal with, I imagine. Can you handle watching her run around the same spots over and over again? What will you do when you find out she's blind despite reporting 20/20 vision? How are you going to feel when you realize that, memes aside, your Oshi is an actual brainlet? I'll just be frank. If you've ever seen her rage quit a game on stream for any reason, it's over. It's so over, it never even began. Yes, it'll be fun watching her start the game and get tilted for 1 or 2 streams, but what you want is longevity. A prolonged suffering, you sick. If she has the right attitude when approaching the game, the next thing you need to yourself over is 2. Backseating hell. Remember how you felt when you were exploring a new area, witnessing the beautiful scenery, immersing yourself in the moment, and an enemy comes up from behind to give you a surprise prostate exam with a sword? Wouldn't it be so funny? Watching your Oshi go through the same experience? Maybe she'll even scream and start crying. Helen, go get my tissues. And you would be correct, it is great fun, but stronger than any boss, more rage-inducing than any waterfowl dance, is the chat itself. Motherfuckers will spam "Ayo no sabe" and "No one tell her" as if that doesn't give the game away. Dude, that literally... Why do people say things like that as if that in and of itself isn't a fucking spoiler? Hell, some will just outright warn them about things, spoil boss fights and gimmicks, and unless the mods are on their A game, you're gonna watch a few moments get ruined. I've seen waifus abandon a playthrough of Elden Ring not because they weren't enjoying themselves, but because of their intense hatred for backseating. If your Oshi can't handle being told that A, her build sucks, B, that she's playing the wrong way, and C, that she's trashed for using summons and rivers of blood. Sorry, that hit a little close to home for me. Then it might be time to abandon ship. But if she's ready to be gangbanged by people who hate fun, you're ready for the often forgotten final trial. 3. Do you even specs, bro? And no, I don't mean hardware specs. I mean mental specs. What level of schizophrenia is your waifu on? Every woman who willingly becomes a VTuber is operating on some level of brain damage. Don't try to deny it. Is she one minor inconvenience away of turning her icon pure black and taking a 12-year mental health break? If she's running a 40 skill, 3 endurance build IRL, she's gonna have a bad time. But hey, while I'm here, I'm gonna trash on the actual hardware specs because holy fuck! I have heard that Elden Ring runs well on PC. I'd love to know what steroids their PC is on, because mine had a conniption every time I started it up. I was streaming Elden Ring at a sexy 10 frames per second, and the fact anyone was watching it at all is proof that people will deal with anything if it means they can see a dumb bitch cry. I rolled, you mother trucker! Sekiro was an improvement, but that might be because I sacrificed 72 versions to Ishin to get upgraded into a 3080 Ti. These games are no joke, and if your Oshi usually spends her time playing 8-bit Minecraft, it's time to consider, is her PC going to have a heart attack if she so much as opens the Steam page for this There's nothing more enraging than losing a battle because your PC sparked out at the wrong moment. Consider carefully if technology hates your Oshi, and then ask yourself, do you love her? When you look at her face, is your first thought about protecting her? Do you want to tell her how proud she makes you when she wins? How sexy she is when she moans as she gets hit? Do you write paragraph-long emails about how many jars you could fill with your It's like an engagement. It's how you know that your parasocial relationship has crossed the line from casual to serious. If you're going to ask your Oshi to play it, you need to be prepared. Be her cheerleader. Drop a keck every time she dies to something stupid.
My horse!
And as always, tell her that Gideon's a really hard boss and she's too underleveled to approach him, and do not give anything away. Actually, this whole video is just my way of saying, please God, make your Oshi play Sekiro. I'm running out of video essays to binge, and I want autistic women to lore dump on me. Please, I'm begging you, do whatever it is you need to do. All I want is thank you to all of my patrons who make this cringe content possible, especially Steve Russell, Necromancer, Jeanette B, Thrander, Lamelda, Schemers Remnant, Zedekiah, Barnaby, Temploria, Lamelda, Robert Shaver, Yandere Nightmare, Swordman DS, J Rider X, Joe Ojeda, Mobius 2020, JCD, Zale Blackheart, Xenophore, County, Zarsoth, Ghost JB, Iwa, Pat, Kill, Talburn, A Flying Ogre, Guy with No Gucci, Linguinios, Chris, and Shoehorn Aplenty. See you next time, chatty. When you look at her face, is your first thought about how sexy she is when she moans as she gets hit?
Waking up my